Good day everyone, I'm Dave Alivio, and for today's video, I will be going to report my assigned topic in chapter 7, which is all about social media and media information literacy. Okay, so let's start our discussion for today. So let's start social media. Alright, so what is social media? So, social media refers to websites that connect people and allow users to generate content. So, this content is the defining characteristics of social media platforms. It is often referred to as Web 2.0 and presents a significant opportunity to reach target audiences and increase online sales. So, it was stated there that it um, it presents a significant opportunity to reach target audiences and increase online sales. So social media really helps us to, of course, reach target audiences. For example, you um, posted pre-love items on Facebook. So there are a lot of users in that platforms, and by that um, it can reach it can reach to many audiences, and it helps increase online sales because there are many people who can see your post, and many people will of course buy your product. Now let's move on to the types of social media websites. So there are 5 types of social media websites. First, we have here social media news websites, social media networking websites, then social media photo and video sharing, then microblogging and blogging websites, then lastly, social media review websites. So now, what is social media news website? Let's discuss what's this one. Okay, so these platforms allows user to submit and share links to interesting contents like articles, podcasts, and videos. So from the word itself, news, so these websites, of course, this is where we can see or find a news articles or an updates on what's happening in our country. An example website here is Facebook or Instagram. Though we can also see news in Instagram, but I am not personally, I am not fan in Instagram, but because sometimes, mostly in Instagram, is there's a lot of fake news, so be careful and mindful of that. Okay, so next is we have social media networking websites. So these platforms focus on connecting people through personal profiles, fostering relationships, and networks. Building networks. So website example of these websites is of course Facebook, which is very common. Kay, um, Facebook is one of the most famous social media platforms and most common social media platforms that we use worldwide. So by through Facebook, we can of course we can build relationship with each other. We can connect. We can communicate with other people, especially to our families and relatives, that is far from us. And through through that platform, we can also foster the communication barriers, or communication building communication barriers. So next we have here social media photo and video sharing. So these platforms allows user to upload and share photos and videos with others. So for example, Examples website is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So these websites, it is where we can, of course, we can share a photo or video. And the examples in Facebook, so we can share pictures, we can post pictures or updates in videos as well. We can have a live. And next is in Instagram, we can also post and share content and video, and YouTube as well. You can post a vlog, and videos. And of course, lastly, in TikTok, we can post some or share some dancing skills or even microbloggings. Next is we have microblogging and blogging websites. So these platforms allows user to post short, frequent updates and messages, often called microblogs. So just like what I've said a while ago, um, TikTok is one of an example in these websites, because we can post a microblogs in on TikTok. And an example website as well is in Twitter, but I am not fan of Twitter because it's not commonly used. Next is social media review websites. So these platforms allows user to share reviews and ratings about products, services, businesses, and experiences. So from the word itself, social media review websites. So these platforms allows user to share reviews and ratings about products, services, businesses, and experiences. For example, here is Yelp and TripAdvisor. That websites are the example that is given, but I don't know what is that website all about, because it is not commonly used and it's not known for us. But to explain this further, and in my own understanding, this website is where we can we can give a feedback to the to the services or businesses. Like for example, in online shopping, so you bought a product, and after receiving the product, so of course you can have a feedback. So that is one of the social media review websites. So I think that's all. Lastly, we have social media. Yeah, I think that's all for the five types of social media websites. So again, the five types of social media websites are social media networks websites, I, social media news websites, social media networking websites, social media photo and video sharing, then microblogging and blogging websites, and lastly we have social media review websites. Now, let's move on to the next topic, which is media and information literacy. Okay, so what is media and information literacy? So it is a combination of knowledge, attitudes, skills, and practices required to access, analyze, evaluate, use, produce, and communicate information and knowledge in creative, legal, and ethical ways that respect human rights. This is according to Moscow Declaration on Media and Information Literacy on 2012. So here we have the aspects of MIL. So MIL is Media and Information Literacy. So it is about understanding how to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media and information effectively. So it's essential in today's digital world where information is constantly flowing. We have 7 dimensions of media information literacy. So Shapiro and Hughes in 1996 identified the 7 dimensions of media information literacy. First, we have here tool literacy. when we say tool literacy, it is the ability to use, I mean, it is the ability to understand and use practical and conceptual tools of current information technology, including software, hardware, and multimedia that are relevant to education and the areas of work and professional lives. So that is tool literacy. Second one is resource literacy. When we say resource literacy, it is the ability to understand the form, format, location, and access methods of information and resources. So it is the understanding of the form, format, and resources. Next, we have the third literacy is social structural literacy. It is knowing how information is socially situated and produced, fits into the lives of groups about the institutions and social networks. The fourth one is research literacy. So when we say research literacy, it is the ability to understand and use IT-based tools relevant to the network of researchers and scholars that include computer software for analysis, qualitative analysis, and simulation. So this literacy is, we can use this one in making a research paper, because as a student, it is very important for us to be literate in when it comes to research, because we all know that we will be experience we will be going to experience this one. Number five, we have publishing literacy. When we say publishing literacy, it is the ability to format and publish research and ideas electronically in textual and multimedia forms. So that is publishing literacy. Next, we have emerging technology literacy. So it is the ability to adapt, to understand, and evaluate and use emerging innovations in information technology. So this in this literacy, so as the world continues to evolve, of course we need to adapt what is new, what is um what is new, and what is what is the latest digital in our world. Next, we have, and lastly, we have critical literacy. It is the ability to evaluate critically and intellectual, human, and social strengths and weaknesses, potentials and limits, benefits and costs of information technology. So it is the ability to, of course, think or evaluate critically to about human and social strengths, weaknesses, potentials, and limits. So that would be all my report. I hope you all understood. I hope you understood it clearly. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you've learned a lot, and of course, you've enjoyed watching this video. Thank you.